So when I met Charlene, the first thing I noticed about her was her fiery red hair, great smile, and a nice butt. Our first date was at the Mountain Shadow, and I somehow managed to convince her to drive farther than I had to in order to meet up, and it was yeah, it was good. But the place is closed, so we're not able to go back and do that again. So. All right, if Charlene could bring one item on her honeymoon, she would probably bring most likely her jewelry and or her Birkenstocks. One or the other, or probably both. Charlene's pet name for me is Sparky. I'm not quite sure how I got that name, but she seems to use it with such glee. Alright, I would have to say my most annoying habit, according to Char, would be my constant banter about cars, colors of cars, all things about cars. I'm sure she would just like me to shut up about cars already. So, yes, I'd have to say my constant talking about cars. Who wears the pants in the relationship? I would have to say it's me, although I like to make her think that she does on occasion. Charlene thinks she's better than me. I would have to say she thinks that she's probably better at everything. I would have to say that I'm the better driver, but she knows the city better than I ever could, and let me think, but I still think I'm better. For our two cats, I would have to say that they're closer to Charlene. She definitely stole Oliver's heart right when we first got him. I might be able to swing Loki to my side, but he still belongs to her. My favorite food is pizza. Anytime, any day. I would have to say my least favorite food is Brussels sprouts. I'm not sure which farmer decided to make those little cabbages that didn't make it into a meal, but I wish they would just go away. I hate those things. Terrible. My drink, I'd have to say, is either a Crown and Coke or a good beer or a good scotch. Actually, anything in a glass, I'll drink it for the most part. For Charlene's favorite drink, I would say it's either a Crown and Coke, could be vodka, could be beer, could be Caesars. Pretty much anything in a glass you put in front of her, I'm sure she'd enjoy it. Alright, if money was no object and we can go anywhere in the world, we would probably do a European tour. Alright, am I a country mouse or a city mouse? I'd have to say I started off as a country mouse, but I'm definitely reformed into a city mouse now. Can't go back. My favorite restaurant would probably be the Keg and or the Cactus Club. More than likely the Cactus Club, but I can't turn down either one of them. I'm definitely a night owl. I work shift work, so unfortunately I do stay up all night to work, and sometimes it carries over into my days off as well. If Charlene could throw out one article of clothing of mine, I'm not really sure what that exactly would be, but I don't know, I'm sure she'd find something that she would like to throw out. My guilty pleasure would definitely be junk food. Probably potato chips is number one, and every time I bring a bag into the house, I definitely hear about it. What about Charlene puts a smile on my face? Well, I'm just very pleased that she decided to spend the rest of her days with me. I couldn't be more happier about that. My favorite thing about Charlene is what you see is what you get. She's honest and real, and I just absolutely love her to death. And I can't think of anybody else I'd rather spend the rest of my days on this planet with, and I'm very, very happy that she said yes.